sources, it's been found that since 2021, Partha Chatterjee and Arpita Mukherjee have not just bought property together but also had a 50-50 partnership in APA utility services. 9 years ago, it was opened up, and according to ED sources, Arpita has spoken about 2 bank accounts in this regard. Now, the ED is looking into these bank accounts and some more details that have also been revealed. Tanushree, as you were getting us these details, not just the details of the APA, but also the fact that in 31 LIC policies, the nominee that Arpita has mentioned is Partha Chatterjee. So these are some of the details that the Enforcement Directorate is looking at.
Well, absolutely. Like we at times now we've got exclusive access to the remand copy, and if you see in the remand copy, it is mentioned that in 2012, Partha Chatterjee and Arpita Mukherjee had shared a business OPA utility services. They had shared 50-50 partnership in that, and according to ED sources, what we are getting to know is that Arpita Mukherjee has stated that there are 2 bank accounts in relation to this utility service, and now the Enforcement Directorate is looking into these bank accounts. Now, obviously, yesterday in court, the ED had submitted that even though Partha Chatterjee and Arpita Mukherjee were being asked about bank details, they were not divulging any information about the bank details. But today, what we are getting to know from the ED sources is that Arpita Mukherjee has spoken about 2 of the bank accounts related to OPA utility services. Now, certainly, this is a big break for the Enforcement Directorate. What we are also getting to know from the Enforcement Directorate is that in the Belgoria flat, the jewelry that was seized, that has been valued at about 4.31 crores. Now, certainly the 4.31 crores that it has been, there are necklaces found, there have been also other earrings, 18 pairs of gold earrings that have been found, 9 big necklaces have been found, 4 gold chains have been found, and all this is worth rupees 4.31 crores according to the Enforcement Directorate. That is what the amount was for the gold seized in the Belgoria 8A flat. Back to studio.
Okay, all right. Tanushree, in fact, the Enforcement Directorate has a custody until August 5th. Any word on whether the ED will seek further custody of the 2?
Well, if you see, the ED would like further custody, but according to the PMLA Act and according to the case, they can only get custody for 15 days, and already that 15 days would be completed. Yesterday, the Enforcement Directorate had stated in court that 2 days were wasted when Partha Chatterjee had admitted himself in SSKM hospital, and then he was flown down to Bhubaneswar AIIMS for the medical checkup, which is why they had asked yesterday for 4 days of remand and 3 days for Arpita Mukherjee, because in Arpita Mukherjee's case, they had already got 11 days of custody. But according to the court, they have only given till the 5th of August. So the Enforcement Directorate certainly would have liked some more time, but whether that would be given to them or not, that is to be seen tomorrow in court. But certainly they would be seeking for more time, as we are getting to know from our sources.
Okay, all right. Taking a look at the political part of it as well, Tanushree, because we've seen Mamata Banerjee had dropped Partha Chatterjee a lot of criticism that has come her way with a corruption taint as well. The BJP has been saying that she is the kingpin of it. 3 leaders of the TMC now being involved in the scam.
Well, certainly, if you see, Mamata Banerjee has also dropped from her cabinet Paresh Adhikari, who is the state education minister, and this came after the scam of his daughter getting a job without even getting the required qualification. So certainly the opposition has hit out on Mamata Banerjee, be it regarding Partha Chatterjee or be it regarding the tainted minister Paresh Adhikari. We also know that a PIL had been filed yesterday in Calcutta High Court for the removal of Paresh Adhikari. But what we were getting to know from our state government sources was that Mamata Banerjee would have removed him during the cabinet reshuffle, because she was very unhappy regarding this scam coming out, because it is a full-blown scam. It has affected the party very badly, because Partha Chatterjee was the second in command in the party, and him being involved in such a huge scam, that has certainly not gone down very well within the party. We know from our sources that even many party members were not happy with such allegations on Partha Chatterjee and Partha Chatterjee being involved in such a big scam, which is why many of the party leaders had also asked the Chief Minister to remove Partha Chatterjee. And certainly now the new ministry has been formed. Paresh Adhikari, Partha Chatterjee, they are both no longer in the cabinet. They have been removed from the ministry posts. And now we see that Mamata Banerjee would be flying down to Delhi today evening. And she would be holding a meeting with her MPs. But what instructions she gives, that is to be seen.
Okay, all right. Tanushree, thank you for joining us with those details. Today as questioning continues of the two TMC leaders, we'll get you the details on that as well. Shifting our focus now to another big story coming in.